women's specific gravel bikes. Are they really any different than the non-women's specific gravel bikes? I was interested to find out. I know that some companies out there offer a women's gravel bike. I looked at Trek, I looked at Specialized. I could not find women's specific gravel bikes from those companies, but Cannondale, I know last year did have a women's specific Topstone. I couldn't find that bike any longer. So I actually did find 4 companies that are offering women's specific gravel bikes. So right now, let's find out if those bikes really are any different than the non-women's specific bikes. The first company on the list offering a women's specific gravel bike is Canyon with their Grail 6 coming in at $1,700. So I was interested to find out what the difference is between the women's version of the Grail 6 and the regular Grail 6. I compared the two frames side by side, the dimensions, and they are exactly the same. Really, the only difference between the women's version and the non-women's version is the saddle and the stem. Essentially, it's the same bike, and the women's version comes in a different paint color. That being said, this is a great do-it-all bike. The bike has an aluminum frame with a carbon fork, 2x10 Shimano GRX 400 group set, and hydraulic disc brakes. This bike also comes with Schwalbe G1 Bite 40mm tires, which is a great all-terrain tire. I also think that the tan sidewall on those tires goes great with the paint scheme of this bike. This bike comes in 4 sizes, including 2 extra small, small, and medium. The next company on the list offering a woman's specific gravel bike is Juliana with their Quincy. Now, if you've heard of Juliana, it's because they are essentially the sister company of Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz's gravel bike is the Stigmata. So I was interested, all right, is this bike any different than the Stigmata? No, it is the exact same frame with a different paint color and different decals. Although the frame dimensions of the Stigmata and the Quincy are exactly the same, this bike comes with an Ergon Women's SR10 Sport Gel saddle. This is a full carbon frame and fork and has the ability to run 650B or 700C wheels. The bike is offered as 2 complete builds, including SRAM 1x11 Rival at $3,500 and Shimano GRX 810 1x11 for $4,200. The bike can also be purchased as a frame only for $2,300. This bike is offered in 3 frame sizes, including 49cm, 52cm, and 54cm. So I searched and searched and searched, and it was really hard to find any other companies that make a women's specific gravel bike. I came across Boardman. They're a British company. They offer their ADV line, which is their gravel line, and they actually have a women's specific bike in this lineup. The ADV 8.6 women's comes in at 700 pounds, which is equivalent to about $982. Boardman is a British bicycle company that was founded in 2007. The ADV line is their gravel line, and ADV 8.6 is their women's specific bike. So after looking into the women's model and the men's model, the frame dimensions are exactly the same. The only difference is this bike has a different paint scheme and it's got a different saddle. Basically the exact same bike though. This bike comes with an aluminum frame, carbon fork, 2x9 Shimano Sora drivetrain, and mechanical disc brakes. The bike comes in 3 sizes, including small, medium, and large. So if you guys have made it to this point in the video, you're probably screaming at the screen saying, dude, Liv makes women's specific bikes. They are a women's bicycle company, and you are correct. The next 2 bikes on this list come from Liv. Liv was founded in 2008 by Bonnie Tu of Giant Bicycles when she couldn't find the right gear and bikes for herself. So the next bike on this list is from Liv, and that's the Liv Devote, which is their female specific gravel bike. When comparing this bike to the Giant Revolt, the 2 frames look similar, but after looking at the dimensions, they are different. Compared to an equivalent size in the unisex Giant Revolt, the Liv features a 10mm lower bottom bracket, a slightly longer wheelbase, and a higher stack height. The Devote is offered as 4 different builds ranging from $1,250 to $5,850. The base model comes with an aluminum frame, carbon fork, and full Shimano Sora drivetrain. With the 3 advanced models, you get a carbon frame and fork. The Devote Advanced 2 is the most affordable carbon option, coming in at $2,600. With this model, you get a Shimano GRX drivetrain and hydraulic disc brakes. This bike is offered in extra small, small, medium, and large. So last but not least, and the second Liv gravel bike on this list, is the Liv Adventure line. Liv also makes an adventure line which includes the Rove Disc, and Sedona W. These are flat bar bikes made for any adventure, including cruising through the city, down a paved road, or grinding a gravel trail. These are aluminum frame bikes with low standover height for added stability. Liv offers the Rove in 4 models ranging from $550 to $840. The Rove Disc is also offered as 4 models ranging from $450 to $670. The Sedona W is offered in 2 models ranging from $480 to $600. So this line is a little bit different than the bikes I usually include on my list, as it doesn't have drop bars and it doesn't have race geometry. But just because a bike doesn't have drop bars doesn't mean that you can't crush some gravel on it. So there you have it, women specific gravel bikes. In my opinion, it's all marketing hype with the exception of Liv. Liv designs their bikes for women to fit women. They are women specific bikes. Ladies, if you find a gravel bike that you like and it fits, get it. Don't get caught up in the hype of a women specific gravel bike. Get a gravel bike that you like, that fits you, throw on a different saddle, maybe shorten the stem, and ride the hell out of that thing. Guys, same goes for you. If you see a female bike from one of those companies that you like the paint color, whatever, it fits you, get the bike, throw on a men's saddle, and crush some big gravel miles. I may have missed a brand or two on this list. These were the 5 women specific gravel bikes that I could find. If you know of any other brands, put it in the comments below. All of these bikes I will link in the description below. But as always, guys, I really appreciate you watching the video. Remember, if you have not already done so for some reason, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all that good stuff, and you guys have a good one.